The Dodgers, after getting swept by the Red Sox, hit the road where they have been good this year. Best road team in baseball at 36-20. They go from facing the top team in baseball the last month in the Red Sox to the top team in the National League the last month plus in the Cubs. Dodgers get the big fish this time around. Tarek Skubal will make his Dodger debut tomorrow. Well, Matthew Boyd missed close to 2 months with a torn meniscus that he suffered when he was bending down to play with his 4 kids. Came back from that, and in 7 starts, he's given the Cubs that ace they've been looking for. He's 4-0 with a 1.93.
Ready to go. Ohtani climbs in.
Jam shot left field, and a leadoff hit for Ohtani. In on the knuckles, he fights it off and starts this game with a single. And Ohtani now back to the start of the homestand, Jess, has been on base 15 of his last 24 times up.
Well, you can see why. I mean, look at how he tucks his hands in.
Dodger offense doing what it does on the road. 1 batter in. They average 6 runs per game away from home. Best in baseball. Andy Padres. Poke to right field. Suzuki will watch this one drop in front of him. And a couple base hits for the Dodgers to open this game. A couple of hot hitters aboard. Tommy Edman, who was hot for his first month active, has cooled off for the first time. He's just 4 for his last 30. Golden opportunity right away against a hot pitcher in Boyd. Edman cranks a ball to deep left field. It is gone. And the Dodgers jump all over Boyd and the Cubs. Ambushing 3-0. 5 pitches into the game.
First ball swinging, Tommy Edman, his 3rd home run of the season, a 3-run shot, and the Dodgers jump all over Boyd. It's 3-0.
So much for Tommy Edman having cooled off.
And now Freddie Freeman with a 12-game hitting streak.
Broken bat, teardrop right side, won't be an easy play. Horner flips with his glove, it's late. And 4 in a row have reached to start the series. Hitting streak extended to 13 games with that bullet from Freeman. So the Dodgers coming off getting swept by the Red Sox. Offense wasn't terrible in this series. Pitching the bigger reason for it. They gave it the 20 runs in the 3 games. But what a nice response to get this road trip started. Justin Wrobleski trying to bounce back from giving up those 5 runs on 4 home runs against Seattle last Tuesday.
Pete Crow Armstrong is hitting .282 to start the night. 24 home runs to lead the club.
Cubs have been good against left-handed pitching. There's a breaking ball ripped to right and a leadoff hit for Pete Crow Armstrong. And the problem with Pete Crow Armstrong getting a leadoff hit is his speed often means that it might as well be a double.
He's been swinging such a hot bat now for 2.5 months.
For Seiya, he's gotten on base 20 games in a row, a .436 OBP. Line drive left field, well struck. Into the basket. And just like that, it's a 1-run game.
Game on. A line drive home run right near the indentation of the wall and straightaway left. You talk about a ball leaving a park in a hurry. That was on a jet plane.
So for Wrobleski, the problems from last week continue right here. And not just Wrobleski's problems, but becoming that of the staff lately. Red Sox hit 4 home runs against the Dodgers yesterday. 2 home runs a game the last 12.
After an inning full, it's the Dodgers 3, Cubs 2.
Ohtani on base 15 of his last 24 times up after a leadoff single. Ohtani with another bloop shot. Shadow right. Horner can't get there. Ohtani's 2 for 2. Even though he's hardly dented the ball.
Gets it off the end of the bat. Funky swing. And how about Nico Horner giving everything he can, trying to get Ohtani out. Almost tries to catch this in right field.
You wouldn't put it past him. This Cubs defense is awesome. Best defense in baseball. Best thing about the Cubs.
The kick, the 1-1 will not be made close.
Oh, it looked like he's starting to ring him up.
They're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea.
Dodgers have only gotten picked off base 6 times this year. That's the fewest in the National League.
The call's been overturned. The runner's out. Becoming a thing.
Matthew Boyd picks off Shohei Ohtani.
Swanson taken for ball 4. First walk of the day issued by Wrobleski.
And it brings up Kevin Alcantara. See if Kevin can do some good things. He's getting a chance to start tonight. He's playing left field.
He was playing for Iowa yesterday, and now today you're in front of probably 45 to 50,000 people around the neighborhood and in the ballpark.
Oh, Jen.
There you go.
On its way. Gone! Kevin Alcantara A two-run homer. He got to the ballpark an hour before first pitch. And his first homer, 4-3, Cubs on top. His first big league homer, and the Cubs have the lead.
What a moment for Kevin Alcantara.
There's one gone for Chicago in the bottom half of the third inning.
One down, Bregman the batter. Bregman lines one to the gap in left center. That's going to be a base hit. Up against the wall, Bregman's going to go for a double. The throw to second base, not in time. One out double for Alex Bregman. Cubs leading by a run, trying to get a little more sizable advantage.
They're in scoring position, one man out.
Kelly in the first inning had the longest at bat of his career. It was 11 pitches and then fly to center field.
Carson Kelly, deep to left, out of here. A two-run homer, and the Cubs have a 6-3 lead. Number 7.
Craig Counsell put him in the cleanup spot tonight. He said, all right, I guess I'm supposed to slug, and he delivers. Man, 3 long balls by the Cubs, 3 two-run shots.
And Tucker will take his base. 1 out and a man aboard.
Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 1. He flied to left in the first.
Spanked to center field, base hit for Hernandez. So the Dodgers mounting something. Tying run coming up. 2 outs for the 9-hitter Alfonso. Been an RBI machine the last few days for the Dodgers. 4 RBIs in his last 5 games, the first 4 of his major league career. Alfonso lines the ball into center field, a base hit with PCA's arm. Wow, he doesn't even think about throwing. They were stopping Tucker at third. And then Tucker turned his head and saw there was no thought of throwing after him, so he comes in to score, and it's 6-4.
It's the bobble that he made that just turned everything for PCA, because normally you do not run on him. This ball hits so hard. He kind of tried to back up. By the way, good job by Alfonso. Another RBI, 5 in the last 4 games.
6-4 Cubs as we begin the top half of the 5th inning. Matthew Boyd deals, Andy Paz.
Oh, Ramirez at third. What a play.
Way to go, Pedro, indeed. Sparkling, spectacular play by Pedro Ramirez. Eyes with designs on a leadoff double, but denied.
That is a gorgeous play.
Michael Busch, the batter. When you start tracing trades, you never know these things are going to happen when they happen, but Tarek Skubal is here partly because of Michael Busch.
That's drilled out towards left center field. It's got to carry. It's gone. And Michael Busch with number 14. 7-4 Cubs.
That's the 4th long ball from the Cubs here tonight. Number 14 for Michael Busch, the former Dodger. Takes another bite out of Robleski.
Tucker walked his last time up. Boyd deals. Drilled to right, and back is Suzuki. It's over his head and off the wall. And racing for second, Tucker got him. Seiya Suzuki continues to play marvelous defense in right field.
It's a spectacular play by Ramirez at third. Dansby on Freeman up the middle. And now Seiya plays this ball perfectly. One hopper to Swanson. Tag applied, Tucker out.
7 runners thrown out trying to advance in the last 7 games.
2 balls, no strikes to Teoscar Hernandez.
Wow, that pitch is hammered. Oh, my goodness. It is on to the street. Teoscar Hernandez leaves Wrigley Field.
443 feet. 111 miles an hour. I mean, he hit this into the night. We talked about, okay, you get the ball up in left field, it's leaving. Everything else has been right around the net and left.
His 11th of the season. It is now a 7-5 game as Teoscar hit that ball 443 feet over everything.
Happ walked, and now Pete Crow Armstrong has walked. And boy, walks on a night like this can really come back to bite you.
Off the outside edge, good take. And this is where this Cubs lineup is really tough to deal with. You're going to bring in a guy who has below average command and hope for chase. More often than not, this team is going to wait you out.
Well, this game's still hanging in the balance here. The Cubs have the bases loaded with 1 gone in the 6th inning, and Tanner Scott, who's been as good as anybody this year, right into the frying pan. Opponent's hitting just 160 against that slider of his this year after the hit 270 with damage against it last year. Sure does if it ain't broke. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Heavy dose of sliders from Scott. 2 gone. He's going to challenge and win it, and the Cubs are going to lead 8-5.
The catcher is challenging the strike call.
Be curious to see, obviously.
Ball. And it's a run.
Surprised they don't ask for an appeal at first base on whether it was a swing or not by Kelly, working that walk.
Cubs lead 8-5. Michael Busch, the batter.
On the ground, through the right side hole, base hit. PCA is in. Suzuki on his heels. Throw gets away. And now racing for second is Michael Busch. And the Cubs now lead at 10-5.
Well, you got to make him pay all those walks. They cash him in. Michael Busch, who homered last time, solid single through the hole on the right side. And Cubs have put a 10 spot up. Worked hard to get on top of that one.
It'll go as a 2-run single. And then an E9 that lets Busch get to second.
Struck him out.
But 3 runs come in with 2 outs. And at the end of 6 full at Wrigley Field, it's the Cubs 10, Dodgers 5.
And Jake Woodford on to try and finish it off. First guy that Woodford will face is his old high school teammate, and Kyle Tucker, out of the high school powerhouse Plant High School in Tampa. Shoots it through the left side for his second hit. That one's got to feel extra good doing it against his old buddy. The Dodgers are down to their last out.
There we go. 3-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Top 9.
Dodgers down to their last strike.
Woodford, payoff pitch. And that's your ball game. Cubs win.
It's all over. Cubs beat the Dodgers 10-5. A solid line drive, but right to Dansby Swanson. And the Cubs win Game 1 of a very big series, Ron.